Hey guys, Matt here. So today was such a beautiful day after work, I decided to get the drone out and kind of fly around and show you guys a little bit more where I live and kind of talk about the area and some fun facts maybe of the Topsail area. So I live in a little sleepy town called Holly Ridge, but as you can see, I'm literally just a stone's throw away from Topsail Island. It's a barrier island on North Carolina's coast. And up until World War II, it was completely desolate. Not a single person lived on the island. There were some Native Americans that lived out here, thousands of years ago. And you can still today find arrowheads on the beach. It was a tribe that did not set permanent settlements. They were called the Tuscarora tribe, and they hunted and fished, and they kept on a move. And so that's pretty cool. Blackbeard, the pirate, also patrolled these waters in the 1600s, I think 1630 time frame to 1720 time frame. There were pirates here. And Blackbeard himself is said to have hidden his treasure out here on the islands. And many a treasure hunter and documentarist has attempted to find it with no luck. So maybe I'll find it one of these days. What you're looking at there are black swamp oysters. Those are oyster beds. Those are actually baskets filled with dozens and dozens of oysters in each one of those little baskets. So my drone had a little heart attack there, so I had to edit some of that out, not to make you dizzy. Off to the right, you'll see some more of those oyster beds. And these oysters are actually the premier oysters on the East Coast. They're very sought after. A lot of the oysters that you'll get from Savannah, Charleston, all the way up to Maryland, and all the restaurants come from this area. Black Swamp, North Carolina is where these oysters hail from. It's what they're called and referred to. They get massive, like the size of my hand, like six inches across or more. Really good oysters, a lot of good seafood. Sneed's Ferry, North Carolina, just north of here, like 10 minutes, is home to some of the best shrimp in the East Coast. And Hampstead, which is just south of here, is one of the biggest exporters of seafood in the United States. So there's some more of those oyster beds. Oprah Winfrey used to have a house out here, and it's the biggest house on the island. The United States Navy, just after World War II, started the Operation Bumblebee, and it was where they had a secret mission, and they were testing ramjet propulsion missiles. And this is actually where the space program was technically born. And there are secret missile towers that they use scattered up and down the island that you can still see to this day. It's pretty cool. Some have been turned into houses, museums, some are just left the way they were. It's pretty neat. The name Topsail, again, goes back to the pirate roots, and the Spanish merchant ships would have to keep an eye out for the top sail of the pirate ships hiding behind the islands in the thick forest that used to be on the islands. This is a neighborhood called Summer House, and it is actually home to the largest residential pool in all of North Carolina. As you can see why. It is huge. And in the summertime, it will be packed with kids. It's only 4 feet deep at its deepest. Has a little lazy river there. But it's pretty cool. They have a clubhouse, fitness center there. And again, this is a little gated community right here in Topsail, North Carolina. All right. Now we're looking back towards my house here as we pan up. My neighborhood's right across the water here. And we're looking kind of south towards Wilmington, North Carolina. Back towards Topsail, Surf City on the left there. And this little creek, this little bay of water that I live on, it's called Kings Harbor or Spicer Bay, depending on what map you're looking at. I don't really know why it's called either. I think Spicer Bay was probably somebody that lived here, family that owned the land, I would imagine. And I think they called it King's Harbor because they thought it sounded cool. Lots of fish in there, redfish, trout. Really good fishing. You can shrimp right off the docks here in November, September time frame. Sneads Ferry, North Carolina has the Sneads Ferry Shrimp Festival, the largest shrimp festival in the United States. I think that's been going every year since I think 1964. So we're getting ready to come in for a landing. It was a nice flight. I think my battery was about half. I don't like running my batteries down too low. Try to extend the life, but that's my house there, dead ahead. You can see the garage doors open, the kids are outside playing. I had the drone in sport mode, so it came in a little sporty, as you'll see. But set her down nice and easy. Tried to scare my youngest son there. So yeah, this is where I live, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching. Go ahead and give it a like. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Any fun facts about where you live? Subscribe. It's not going to hurt. I also did some photography the other morning. Got some beautiful colors. Got a sunrise. It was gorgeous. Anyway, bye.